Statistics show that the heaviest burden of the labor market crisis falls on people of color, who contend with much higher unemployment rates than whites. I'm Jenny Johnson here at Suffolk University's downtown Boston studio, and on this edition of Comcast Newsmakers, we are joined by Darnell Williams, President and CEO of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, to explore this disturbing truth. Darnell, welcome.
Thank you, Jenny.
So the unemployment problem for non-whites in urban cities is clearly a major issue. Give us a sense where Boston stands compared to the rest of the country.
Well, Boston in particular and Massachusetts is a little bit better than the rest of the nation. However, when we look at the African American community or communities of color, those numbers are almost double. And we find that anywhere between the ages of 18 to 44, those individuals are either unemployed or underemployed. Their educational levels are somewhat lacking, and therefore the service sector jobs that they would have an opportunity for entry level are not there or disappearing. Manufacturing base is gone, and so we have a real challenge. And that really contributes to some of the violence issues that everyone is aware of. And so the employment picture is kind of bleak.
Okay, so you touched upon this a little bit, but the American economy overall doesn't work as well as it should for people of color. So do these factors go way back? What are some of the key factors that contribute to this issue?
The bottom line, we believe, is education and exposure and nurturing. I think that the best program that we know from the Urban League's perspective is a job. And once the person has a job, they can take care of themselves, their families. They will have an impact on their community, their state, and the nation. The lack of a job means that people will resort to other avenues in order to make their lives work. They have bills just like you and I. They have expenses, they have children and other obligations. And when they can't meet them, then they have to find alternative means. And those are usually counterproductive alternatives.
And a key to the mission of the Urban League is to promote economic self-sufficiency. So talk about some specific programs that the Urban League is involved with that help advance this goal.
We recruit women and men to partner with the Boston Carpenters Union. We make sure that they have the training, they get trained in OSHA, lead remediation, etc. So they have the skill sets to work with carpenters. So we're actually diversifying the labor union because they're working with the Urban League in our program. Secondarily, individuals who are 55 and above, we receive funding from the Department of Labor. We call it our Mature Workers Program. We train them in over 250 host training agencies where they learn job skills. And hopefully over that 18-month period, they will pick up enough job skills in order to be employed by that host training agency. Then we backfill with more people to put into those jobs.
Okay. And quickly, we're seeing here that, Census Bureau projections by 2042, the majority of the country's population is going to be non-white. Now, this is going to have an impact on the economic health. So what do we do to foster success specifically with these individuals?
We have to become more innovative with the types of jobs they're meeting in terms of the green economy, where those jobs can, in fact, not bad. We can't have what I call a green apartheid. We can't have green jobs going out and not be connected to the urban community and the folks who live there. So we can find ways to make sure there's a connecting the dots, connecting the green jobs to our community, and then we'll be much better.
And ones that obviously will be sustainable. Now, I need to make sure that we say that the National Urban League has recently announced that Boston's going to be the host city for the 2011 annual conference. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We're so excited about this. It's been 35 years since the Urban League conference was held here in Boston. Our message is real simple. Boston has changed. This is the new Boston. This is no longer the avenue. I do all of my functions in South Boston, and my friends from Southie come over to Roxbury. So we want to make sure that the African Americans who come to this town recognize that the corporate community has responded and will respond to make sure that this is a very successful conference and Boston is a welcoming environment.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to that in 2011. Now, for more information on the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, go to ulem.org. I'm Jenny Johnson. We'll see you on the next edition of Comcast Newsmakers.